Hello, I'm Daniel, and welcome to the Emunah Project. We here at the Emunah Project are continuing in our series of videos with respect to information, education, inspiration, guidance, and advice. And I was reading recently a passage in Leviticus where it says that Aaron, the priest Aaron, high priest Aaron, shall arrange it, talking about the menorah, the lantern, for lack of a better word, a candelabra, a bit of a misnomer. It's not candles, it's oil. He shall arrange it, the lamps, from evening to morning. This is in Leviticus chapter 24, verse 3. However, we have a seeming contradiction, because in the book of Exodus, in Parshas Tetzaveh, it says that Aaron's sons are to arrange the lamps on the menorah, the lantern, candelabra. Those of you who have watched these videos before know that I am intrigued and attracted to seeming contradictions, unusual wordings. So I see this passage in Vayikra, in Leviticus. I think back to a similar passage in Exodus, in Shmos. What's going on here? Is it Aaron or his sons? Both. What's happening? I'm not the first one to ask this question. The Baalei Tshuva addresses this issue. And he says that after the death of Aaron's sons, Nadav and Avihu, the ones who were killed for bringing a strange fire, Elazar, ever since then, Aaron did not allow his remaining two sons to go into the sanctuary to do their duties alone. He supervised them. He watched over them. He took care of them. Why did he do this? And what lesson can we learn? It was Rabbi Yitchak Zilberstein who said that we can learn from this that a parent should always supervise his children. And the remaining sons weren't young people. They were adults. They were righteous people. They were holy people. And yet, as a parent, Aaron, the Kohen Gadol, felt a duty to watch over his sons. And Elazar and Isamar, these are the two remaining sons. He kept an eye on them. We should follow this example. We need to keep an eye on our children. People of my generation, ages past, sometimes brag about how when we were little kids, we were sent out in the day and on a weekend. We went around all day. The parents didn't know where we were. We couldn't do anything. We didn't know until we showed up for supper. Nowadays, when people are more aware of the dangers around us, parents look after their kids a little more than they did in times past. And even in holy, righteous circumstances, a young person goes off to the synagogue or the study hall. How do we know he gets there? How do we know he gets there safe and sound? And even once inside, synagogues and study halls, they're open to all people. The people who are in there may not come from very good backgrounds. They may come from different lifestyles. They may harbor all sorts of thoughts that, we don't want our children exposed to. We have an overriding responsibility to be cognizant of everything that involves our children. We have to teach them diligently, and that doesn't just mean, giving them a lesson or two and then, shoving them out for the rest of the way. The love we demonstrate for our children should motivate us motivate us to triumph not only the dangers of society, but to triumph over our own shortcomings. I'm too tired to do this. I don't have time to do that. We'll do your homework later. Overcome it. Give your children the attention they deserve. If they need you to stay with them a little while, help them with their homework, help them understand a lesson, do it. Spend time. Devote it to your children. They're your children. Nothing is more precious. We have to educate them. The word educate, from the Latin ex ducere, out and to lead or guide. There's another Latin expression, decendo discimus. We learn by teaching. Many times you've heard a teacher say, you know what, I've never learned so much as when I taught this. I remember a law professor, Alexandrovich, who told us he never really understood this thorny legal concept, the rule against perpetuities. He never really understood it until he taught it for about 5 or 6 years. Then he learned by teaching. Let me suggest another thing. The learning we do, we learn this in order to teach our children diligently, as we are commanded to by the Creator. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back, please watch, please learn, and until next time, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.